I gave people enough time. Oh shit, but I didn't even post it. Oh God. To let y'all know, y'all probably sleep anyway. But some of y'all know I'm on StreamYard. Damn. Well, today I give y'all my word. First of all, let me just say, what's up, Brooklyn Squad? We back for another video. I hope you hit your notification bell so you know when I'm going to drop it on you. Okay? And not only that, let's get some subscribers. Come on. I need your help. We're going to have to hit up Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. What's the other one? Oh, and whatever else is out there, okay? Twitch, whatever else. You know what? I should go start going on my Twitch channel more. We're gonna have to really push Brooklyn Squad out there. I know the channel seemed a little plain. My cousin said she was gonna be doing my banner and working on some stuff. So I did ask her about that. I don't know if she replied or not. As y'all know, my mother passed away Saturday morning at 11:30. So a lot of us are still grieving, but work got to get done. Videos has to go out. Um, I know I have a lot to do today on the phone. We're calling funeral homes. I just didn't want to do. I mean, I took a look at some of them yesterday, but I kind of just didn't want to deal with nobody yesterday, but my baby girl Yasmin. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only person I wanted to talk to yesterday. You know, I kind of stayed to myself, locked myself in my room, look at some YouTube bullshit on other people's channels that think they know the Jennifer case and knows the whole live case. Anyway, and just do what it do. I cooked for my husband and that was it. And I stayed in my room. Here and there, I will look at some funeral homes and stuff, but I ain't caught any. But today, baby, I am going to be calling some funeral homes. I don't want my mother's body just to be sitting in the morgue. So I'll be calling some funeral homes and getting her stuff together, her beneficiary stuff and all that. So I have a lot to do today. Plus we have an inspection coming in. So y'all see it's 1:54 a.m. Listen, I started mopping my whole house at 11 o'clock tonight. My man was still sleeping. He didn't even hear shit. And I'm over there mopping the floors, waxing it right by his ass. Put some bleach and Fabulous in your water. And I got this shine thing for the floor that you put on the floor as you mop it. Plus, I bought some fragrant, smell good stuff. Okay, which I don't feel like getting off my bed to showing y'all the stuff. I'm lazy right now. I'm sorry, but I will show y'all next time. So y'all see the title? What y'all think about the title, baby? What y'all think? Motherhood. God has given me another chance, and I'm gonna tell you why. Y'all know first I gotta light up my cigarette. Shit, why not? People light up their blunt. Light my damn cigarette. I know I smoke, but you know what? I did cut down a little bit. I noticed that. I did do a little cut down. Okay. Um, did my man's breakfast, made his snacks already, off to work he is. It felt so bad because it's raining and shit. He go to sanitation. It's gonna look like it's gonna rain all fucking day too. But he good. He good. He good. He kept asking me yesterday, babe, you're right, you're right, you're right. Cause she sleep in the living room. I sleep in my bedroom. Well, when I don't sleep. That's the problem. That's why he sleeps in the living room because I'm up all night and he needs to get some rest to go to work. So he put a pull-out couch and baby, that nigga be knocked out. He'll come in here with me, watch movies on TV and shit like that, fuck around with me. But yeah, so it's all good. It's been like that for a while. Um, Let me tell y'all something beautiful yesterday. So I'm doing my grieving and whatever. Oh, I was also watching a Fat Joe and Ja Rule versus that shit was lit. Ja Rule won hands down. I like Fat Joe, but nah, Ja Rule won that shit like hands down. I didn't like the way Fat Joe was talking about those females. Oh, they bum bitches, they crackheads. Like Fat Joe, all you do is talk. Shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up, okay? You need to shut the fuck up, okay? Now, so my daughter, we've been messaging. We message every day, back and forth. Yesterday, she said, "Ma, guess what I'm watching?" Because y'all know my daughter don't live here with me. My 18 years old. She's adopted. If y'all read what I wrote about my addiction and how I have right now multiple years clean time. Okay, but she's adopted. But she comes here on a weekend as of recently. She didn't come this weekend, the weekend, Friday and Saturday and Sunday because it was a miscommunication. Um, her adopted mother and her was how you say it? It's basically saying that my daughter continues to show out or grieve. Listen, my daughter just lost her grandmother, okay? She is grieving and it is a process for her. That's the first time she's seen her grandmother in her life, the day that my mother looked like that picture I showed you yesterday in the hospital. So yes, my daughter might be happy one minute and crying the next minute. That's okay. I just don't feel like she should be punished for that and not come see me. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it was a miscommunication with that. So she didn't come Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But let me tell y'all the beautiful thing is she said, Ma, guess what I'm looking at? So I text her what? Um, what did I text her? What I said she was looking at? Whitworth? She said, laugh out loud, no. And she showed me. She was watching my YouTube videos, y'all. Matter of fact, I need to say she subscribed to my channel too. Let me see. Let's see if she did, y'all. Let's see if Miss Yasmin subscribe to our channel. She said she was, but I forgot to check, y'all. Hold on. So I'm gonna look at my laptop, right? I'm gonna try to win this battle because we be battling this shit. Let me see if she subscribed to my channel. I had 49 the last time. She subscribed, y'all. We got 50 subscribers. Look. I don't know if y'all can see it, but we have 49, so now we got 50. And that's her when she was a baby, y'all. So I'm live now. I'm going StreamYard, the joy of being a mother. This is wonderful. This is really wonderful. She looks so cute. Look at her baby picture. She looked like her sisters and brothers, for sure. All right, y'all. So she did subscribe. She won the battle. But wow. So well. I don't want to lose this paper. This is my mother beneficiary thing. I'll put it right here for now. I usually put it over there, but I'm about to look at it in a few. Um, I used, I've been abused, I've been a stranger in my own eyes. I have lost my children's trust. I have got them taken away because of the drug of addiction that I chose. My husband beat me so fucking bad, child. Kept me out there in them streets. All I ever wanted to be was to be loved. I use hard, guys. Let me tell you something. Growing up, I only used to smoke weed and drink. And that's a drug too. Yes, it is. Yes, I know. You know what I'm saying? And I was addicted to my marijuana and drinking. Um, when I moved to Newburgh, New York, is when, and I'm gonna say if y'all want to go, you know what? I could be so honest on my live with y'all because y'all don't judge me. And there's a lot of females on here who got a lot of love for me. And it's Impress and Michelle is two of the girls that y'all just brighten up my day. And I love y'all very much. And I'm gonna tell y'all my story, because I know y'all not gonna judge me. So yes, I was a fucking crackhead. Okay, a crackhead, a pothead, and a drink my marijuana and alcoholic. Okay, I did it all. Now I never shot up dope, but I sniffed it. I was going to another level that I didn't even know I was going to be the devil's advocate in it. You understand what I'm saying? Like I was getting pulled. Like the devil was just like, "Come on, girl. It happens in your family. Your mother did it. Now it's your turn." And I didn't start using it until I moved to Newburgh, New York. And when I used, I abused, I used hard. It's putting me in situations where I could have been dead. Had rooms in Newburgh, apartments, lost them. Um, my apartment I lost because DSS wasn't never paid the fucking landlord. And the landlord told my husband at the time, if you do the work on being my maintenance guy, you could live free. It was only 500 for a 2-bedroom, right? So he kept the work up, but as you know, my husband is an alcoholic too. So a lot of times he would just not do the work. So the landlord was like, you know what, fuck it, put a padlock on the door, either you gotta get the fuck out. Now see, I would go use, right, for months, but then I would come home to my husband and want to stay clean and want to be loved and want to be pampered and want to work this out and want to stay clean. But it was so hard for me when I would come home and this nigga had another bitch in my bed. Yes, my husband, Boo Boo, Alan Lewis. I don't give a fuck. I shout his name out. Yes, the nigga had another bitch in my bed. His other crackhead baby mama, Cassandra. I say names. I don't care. The fuck. I'm trying to put this other cigarette out. I don't know if she's not out yet. And it would work out for a minute or two, but then once him start beating on me and shit again, it's like, fuck, why am I here? So I bounce, I get high again and again. I didn't know what my mother was. I never met my family a day in my life. To this day, I don't know my family. I mean, I talk to them now on the phone because of my mother's situation, but I never met them before. Can you imagine a young lady living in a city that don't know nothing about, don't have nobody really? Your husband's beating on you. Your mother's don't know where the fuck she's at in the city. You never met your family before. You've been raped and abused growing up. You've been in and out of fucking foster care growing up. That's my story. That's my story. And I'm sticking with it because it's my story. Been in so many foster homes. I remember one foster home I was in. This lady had other foster kids there, right? I was like 5 years old. Now, the only reason I had to go to that foster home is because my mother was having back surgery. And back then, if you don't have family, you have to go in the system. I'm pretty sure it's like that to this day. So this bitch I would never forget that day. She made some fried chicken and some other stuff. Now the other stuff I ate, but when it was the fried chicken, it wasn't even cooked, y'all. It was still bleeding. I could never forget that day. She got me standing there over the garbage, making me eat the fried chicken, beating me with the fucking belt, the metal piece and shit. Locked me in the bathroom with my hands tied up on the thing overnight. The next day, I was supposed to have a visit with my mother at the agency. It was around Christmas. I could never forget that day. As the ladies walking, we took the train and stuff, and we're walking down the block to the agency to go do a visit with my mother. You know how in New York City, when around Christmas time, they got the little Santa Claus out there ringing the thing, ding, 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 dressed up in Santa and shit like that. And I remember him asking me, "Oh, ho, ho, little girl, what do you want for Christmas?" And I said, "Just to see my mother again and be with my mommy." So as I go to the agency, my mother never showed up there. She never fucking showed up for the visit. I go in the back room and I talk to the lady there and I show her my back. And there was nothing but fucking bruises all over, like reps, like slavery and shit, all over my back. I was like 5, 6 years old. Mm. And then they still allow me to go home with this lady that day. Like a couple of days later, my mother got to the hospital, so I went back home with my mother. I'm telling you this because it all adds up to, I'm trying to explain this. It all adds up to, y'all probably thought I was asleep. I wasn't. Trust me. I took one of my anxiety pills. I'm supposed to say two, and I took one, so I'm awake. I'm good, y'all. But I was trying to say, like, trying to think of the right words to say to y'all. But it took a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? Living in a hotel, a welfare hotel with your mom's using and shit, shooting up, passing out. You think she OD'd. You put the covers on her, the bitch woke up. Ooh, I was scared as hell. Okay. But these are the things that I've been through as a kid. We was the only girl in that hotel shelter, welfare hotel, was a little girl named Cammy. Beautiful little girl. Her mother name was Mary. And she was a drug addict too, but she did dope hard. Real skinny lady. I'll never forget her face. And we used to make fun of her, say, "Mary, Mary, why you bugging? Mary, Mary, I need your loving." We was some bad. We used to say shit like that, you know. But as I grow older, I look at that and I'm like, damn, she was addicted. She was just another addict. Like me, like my mother, like anybody else that was using at the time. So as I grow up, I start getting addicted to alcohol and marijuana. And the people I was around wasn't healthy. I will never forget the first time I took a hit. Guys in the elevator, boosters, big time boosters. They will boost and sell you the shit that they boost. And I remember sitting in the elevator and asking him, "What's that stuff y'all keep smoking?" And he shut the elevator door stuck and began to ask me questions of how I've been, what's going on with me. Have I been sexually or physically abused? And yes, all of it. So as I got older, I'm like, fuck it. I ain't got nobody. I might as well do me. And I used when I got to Newburgh, it was real hard because I was already in a relationship, but he had got locked up for beating on me, and he was on parole. So I kind of felt a little free at that time because get to Newburgh, I meet a chick out there. She doing little tricks here and there and shit, you know. I see how she's bringing in money. She wasn't a big boiler or nothing like that, trust me, believe. But, she was getting money. And I remember asking her, what is that? And it was like, it's base. And I'm like, base what? I used so much, y'all, and drunk so much, I would be bleeding up fucking blood. And I'm just telling y'all my story because I know it's going to probably help somebody out there, knowing that you're not alone. The last time I used, I will never forget that day. I used real hard that day and fell back like, what am I doing? Like, I have kids. It was time for me to get busy and do the right thing so I could get my children back. The last time I used, I will never forget, I was in a building in Newburgh, and me and these other drug addict girls, we decided to, let me think of the word because shit, no. When I think of it, it just disgusts me because it's like, damn, it's like, damn, what the hell? I had people in Newburgh that were drug dealers be like, yo, you sure this is what you want, shorty? Is what you need? That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. And I use and I use and I use. And then I got tired. Like, what the hell's going on? How can I get help? And I remember going on binges for days and days and days with these other two drug addicts. And I went in there and I surrendered and I never looked back. And I have multiple years clean time. When I gave birth, I'm pretty sure I was fucking drunk as hell. But after that shit simmered all down, that last run, I told the girl that I was hanging out with for them days with the guy, I'm going to try to get some help. I'm tired. I can't do this no more. I'll be back. I never looked back. And those are years of suffering of the disease of addiction. So I won't never forget the day that I was like, yo, I need help. It's a beautiful thing that I can stay clean now and show up for my children, for my daughter. It's a beautiful thing that we could gain that trust that we never had with one another, that we could sit down and talk about the shit and laugh about the shit and know about the shit, that it was really, 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 really chaotic. That last run was enough for me. She was like, all right, well, I'm not ready to get clean yet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about how I was grateful through that whole process, knowing that God would not defeat me. Like he got my back no matter what. I am just trying to give y'all some knowledge and tools on who I used to be. Does not define on who I am today. See, I heard about that too. It's not cool at all. Giving birth, going back to the crackhead room that I was in. I'm gonna try to see my best to be the best mother that I can be. My daughter Yasmin grew up to be a beautiful young lady. Beautiful, smart, tall. I'm just thinking on as I got clean and went into the rehab, it was like, you know what? Fuck me. I got to do this for my baby girl. I wanted her to be able to trust me, not to say I'm going to do something and then I don't pop up for months. My yogurt, the peach one. Then to y'all. Y'all got to try this, yo. Let me know if y'all like this stuff. If y'all even eat yogurt. Mm. When I got clean, after 10, 15 years, my daughter wanted to meet me for the first time ever. Now, remind you, she's been in this foster mother's house since she was at birth. Yes. So we didn't just meet like that. I met with her counselor first, a couple of sessions, like two. Then with the foster, the adopted mother, who I was already close with. And then my daughter. It was shocking. It was rocky in the beginning. She wasn't really talkative. She didn't say much. And then I let her come here for the weekends or when school's out. She didn't say much. Shit got real. I didn't know how to be a mother. I was scared. Something went wrong. I said, well, call your adopted mother, go home. No brownies for you. But that was wrong. And I know that now. And I've asked for forgiveness. And I've talked to my higher power on an everyday basis. Asking my God, show me how to be a mother. Show me the right words to say so that I don't offend my daughter. Allow her to love me and get to know me again. And it has happened. My daughter and me are getting closer and closer by the day. We share things with each other. We laugh. We eat. We eat peanut butter cups also all day long. She's my twin. She's happy I don't use drugs no more. or drink. I have a clear mind. I got in 2 car accidents and still refuse not to take any narcotics. That's a blessing. I am free from active addiction. I'm free from active addiction. I am no longer a slave in the devil's world of drugs. I don't have to use to cope with my feelings what I go through today. Because I have a God of my understanding that says, child, shh, be still. When things get hectic, pray, believe. How could you say that you believe in a higher power and you have faith if you doubt it? See, I had to learn things all over again. I had to learn things that I didn't even know exist. I had to go to Narcotics Anonymous meetings. I had to get a sponsor. I had to stop using was the first thing. I had to build on me and love me first before I could love anybody else. And I'm growing, still processing this. I'm grateful to be grateful, to be grateful. My baby's coming on the weekend. I'm so happy. We're going to do a seafood boil for y'all on live. We got some stuff coming up. I'm going to let her know what else is going to be going on when she get here. You know, every weekend we could come to y'all and do something. I'm going to let my baby girl know what's popping on Friday, how we're going to do this. You know, because we love Brooklyn Squad. Okay? If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be doing my videos. I would have no one to love and cherish this. And I'm not going to be on this live long. I know. I don't want to overdrag it. I'm going to smoke one more cigarette with you guys. And I'm out. Okay? One more cigarette with y'all and I'm out. Damn, that yoga was good, y'all. I've been in different rehabs. They say rehab don't work. The program don't work. No, the program works if you work the program. If you allow yourself to stop and listen, okay, because listening is an art. Listening is a key. I had to allow myself to be free just for that day, just for today. I am no longer a slave in the drug of addiction. Motherhood, God has given me another chance at it. And I'm not going to slap him in the face and mess this up. My mother passed away Saturday at 11:30 a.m. and I'm still clean. I didn't get to visit my baby girl Yasmin on Friday, but I'm still clean. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I don't use no matter what happens. This relationship with my daughter Yasmin is it feels good. I love you so much. I love you to the moon and back, baby girl. Please know that. It's the beginning. And it's going to get rocky maybe, but we're not going to give up on each other. We're going to learn each other. We're going to listen to one another. Because listening is an art. Hearing is another thing. But when you listening, you're taking in what I'm saying and you're feeding your knowledge with it. You understand what I'm saying? Like you understand what I mean. It might be days we might not have pick with each other, argue maybe. It hasn't happened, but I'm sure it will later down the road. And that's okay. We are human. We are mother and daughter, and we are going to rise to the top. I'm going to have my baby girl working on my YouTube with me when she's here. Because she's not allowed to have her laptop right now because she was doing bad things, y'all. But I ain't gonna blow her spot up. If she want to tell y'all, she can tell y'all. But while she's here with me, under my vision, I'm gonna let her chit chill, use my little laptop, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Of, as long as I'm next to her watching it. Because I don't want no little boys, you know what I'm saying, trying to take advantage of my baby girl. I'm gonna have to fuck a nigga up. Okay? I have no job, I have no income. Christmas is coming. But that's okay. Because I'm working on that. I'm doing applications. I'm trying to find something online. She might not have a million toys when she comes for the visits on Christmas. And that's okay because we have one another and we're going to have Christmas and Thanksgiving and every other holiday and every other week with us and every other minute and cherish and taking videos and pictures of each other. So when she have her child one day, she have a baby, which would be my granddaughter or my grandson, they can see how their mothers and grandmother was with one another, learning to love one another without, may I say that? Without the use of drugs. Amen. Now I know somebody got somebody who got a somebody, okay, that's been going through the same shit I was going through. But I'm here to tell you that you're not alone. And even if your kids get taken later down the road, they will continue to want to see their parents and look up to the child and love and compassion because that's what it's about. Now, this is a work in process. I may have to get some feedbacks from y'all sometimes. But as of now, we love Brooklyn Squad. But we love one another, and I'm hoping my daughter loves me the way I love her. And if she doesn't, that's okay. Building trust is a major, major, major factor. Oh, it's hot in here, y'all. I don't want to put the AC or the fan on just yet, but well, guys, that's the video for today. For right now, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. I hope and pray that this lady and this man has chosen sent from heaven from above. I'm just thinking of the moments that I've shared with my loved one. I'm falling asleep, y'all. As y'all can see, here we go again. But y'all, this video is going to go live. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the notification bell. And just love to learn to love yourself. Because if you don't learn to love yourself, you are not to be reconciled, fucked with. Like my God is good all the time. I'm excited. My baby girl's coming Friday. Y'all have a blessed weekend. This was awesome. You know, when I'm going through something, she'll come and hug me or try to fix a situation. Because they say she doesn't think like a normal child, like she's 18. She's hmm. Loving myself so I can love somebody else. Mm. This was a good live. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. Don't never give up on your child. Ouch. All right, myself together here. And this is what I want to do. Oh, it feels good to know that I am here no matter what. This is like oh, a lot to process in one day, right? I know. I know, y'all. I know. I have the liquid part now that you put on it, and it's gonna smell this whole damn house up. Mm. Love is love. I hope you're watching this, my beautiful Queen Yasmin. Peace. God is good all the time. Peace.